Let me give you an overview of the next topic in the course, Introduction to CSS. This is one of the core topics, this one with topic 4, CSS layout. So take your time through each of these steps, and then at the very end there'll be a quiz and an assignment. The quiz is based on the readings in this text-based tutorial. That's one that I wrote. But start off by reading this overview, and this link will take you to a brief overview and then some more links here. You can either do these now or wait until you're finished with my textbook reading it. Either way, some students find that they want more interactive engagement, so they do these first and then they go back and they read my textbook. That's the next link here. So if you click on that, it'll take you to this document right here, Learn Core Concepts, and these are all in order. Now if you haven't logged in yet, it'll take you to something perhaps like this, and you'll click on the Learn Core Concepts, and you'll need to just enroll in the class. It'll ask you to enroll. It'll just ask for your email address, and so go ahead and do that. I've already enrolled in all these, but go ahead and enroll. Once you do, click on these lessons in order. And what's nice about this interface is I think it's a bit more friendly than the school Canvas, and that this is just a PDF document and you can read through. You can download these as well, and then when you're done with each one you can mark it as complete. So once that's complete, then you can go to the next lesson. It tells you also how far along you've gotten. Takes you to the next lesson, so you just go through and mark them all as complete as you go. And when you're done, or let's say you stop for that session and you want to come back later, if you go back to the course, for example, clicking on that link, you'll notice that it'll tell you how far along you are. You're 16% done, and it will also show you which ones you've already finished. Those are those that are in purple you've already done, so you can kind of go in order. So finish all of these. I would do all of these first, then go back again. And by the way, there's an alternative that I put. If you like videos instead of all the text reading, I point you to these. So I'm giving you a lot of different resources. You don't have to access all of them. Find the ones that you're comfortable with and go with those, either the video or my class. And then there's a specific number of tutorials here. So the first one is just styling text, and what these are more interactive. So what you're going to do is you're going to read through the prerequisites. You're going to read through all these guides here: fundamentals of text, styling lists, styling links, and web fonts. These are pretty short, but might take you maybe a week. And then get down to the assessment, and what you're going to do, the first assignment is you're going to typeset a school homepage, and that looks like that right there. You're going to provide you the HTML, and then you're going to apply all the CSS you've learned to finish this assignment. I have another tutorial that goes over in detail some of the trickier aspects of getting this working, but in this tutorial I just want to give you an overview. Now what you're going to do is you're going to download the files they provide you right here. You're going to download the HTML, so click on that link, and it's going to take you to a GitHub repository with the content here. So you're going to copy all this and paste this into your desired editor. Make sure you get all of it. So I have all of that, and I'm going to right click, or just Command C or right click and copy, or Control C if you're on a PC. And now you're going to paste this into your desired editor, and there's several here. I like CodePen. So you just basically sign up for a CodePen account, click on Create here, create a new pen, and then just paste in that HTML in the HTML box right here. And you'll notice that this shows you the page down here, but it's no formatting. So your job is to actually go in here to the CSS panel and write the various code needed to make this page look like the example. So what you may want to do is have another monitor open and leave that example there, or use this video too. You can do that. Now obviously you also need to do the CSS, so you'll grab the CSS by clicking on the link and copy all that. So it even tells you where to start writing your CSS. So copy all that, go back to CodePen, and this time you're going to paste it into the CSS, and you'll notice that already some of it's formatted for you. So this is a pretty good tool. It has some limitations, so you may want to start experimenting with others. I like Repel It. Here's a Repel It And notice that I have my files here and I have my code here, and then if you click on run, it'll show you the results there. So it's a little bit different. So what you would do is you would create a new Repel It by clicking on the little plus button right there. And we're going to do HTML CSS, and that gives you this new starter page. So basically take all of your CSS here, right, that's style.css, and you're going to paste that CSS there. And like you did before, you'll just go back and copy the HTML from here. And I'll show you why I like Repel It a little bit better than CodePen. CodePen is easier. I think Repel It is maybe, if you're feeling like you're more advanced, or as you get better, you might want to move to Repel It from CodePen. But copy all that there and go to your Repel It, and again click on the index.html, delete that, paste your index, okay, and then run this, and you'll notice that I have the same page that I had in CodePen right there. Some of it's styled, but some of it's not. What I like about Repel It is you have these files over here that keep your code separate. So this is the results, and I've squished this down, and what you want to do is bring this out again to get that code like so. And you'll notice, for example, that back here in the assignment you have a image that they want you to grab. There's really no way to get this image, this external icon, using CodePen. However, here in Repel It, notice you have this folder area, so you can create a new file here, or full folder, and put your images in the folder, and then the images will appear here for you in the page. So it's a little bit easier. Now there's one more I want to introduce you to, one more option for doing this project. Let me grab all of this, copy here, this code, and copy it again. And the third one is this program called Sublime Text. So you go and Google, download Sublime Text. It'll take you to this page. Go ahead and download the application. It's going to look like this. So there is the code. This is a little bit more complex. Again, you don't have the various windows, but I think in the long run, you're going to find this one will work better for you. So I'll give you another tutorial outlining exactly how to use each of these three tools, and I'll probably do a separate one just for Sublime Text. And it's something that you probably want to move to, because you'll find that CodePen, although it's easier, it has limitations, and also Repel It. So go ahead and work on that first assignment. That's going to be under here, notice, assignment 2. Take the quiz before you do the assignment. And then notice that it's going to give you all of the files that you need here. Make a copy of them. Here are the requirements in detail. But it's going to look like that. And then what you may also want to do is go and listen to my next tutorial video that covers this specific assignment and some of the coding challenges you'll run into. So that's a brief orientation introduction to topic 3.